Thank you for requesting Kompass demo. We were waiting for you to arrive on this page and prepared a recording of a live Kompass demo you can watch right now. I'm Asia, Managing Director of Kompass New Zealand and Australia. Today, I am delighted to personally introduce Kompass to you. In just under 30 minutes, you will get to know most important information there is to know about Kompass, and you will get a comprehensive tour of this beautiful cloud-based solution. While you are watching this live demo, a special email with facts and figures is on its way to your mailbox. In the next day or two, one of our team members will also get in touch with you to answer any questions you might have in person. At the same time, you will be able to discuss how Kompass can benefit your business. Kompass is an advanced and intuitive online business-to-business tool which will help you create targeted company data lists by multiple criteria in a matter of few clicks, save your searches for future use, record notes and search by them later on, even match your existing data and find new leads. It also allows you to reach executives directly via email from inside Kompass, and so much more. Kompass gives you the opportunity to contact well-targeted prospects directly, instantly saving you time and money. So what is Kompass? Kompass is a global cloud-based platform which provides information and contact details for 11.6 million businesses in over 70 countries and is growing rapidly. Imagine having access to over 17 million executives. Kompass started in 1947 and their headquarters are in Paris. In every territory, KOMPASS International has a local data supplier and distributor of their products and services. We are pleased to announce that Kompass is now fully available in New Zealand and Australia. In every territory, in each of 70 countries, KOMPASS International has a trusted local data supplier and distributor of their products and services. Since 2017, there is a new data supplier in New Zealand. Forget about 16,000 businesses you know and used in Kompass. How about 27,000 of New Zealand's top businesses, which we now have in Kompass? This represents majority of businesses with more than 9 staff nationwide and is a real game changer for sales and marketing professionals like you. Kompass today is different to Kompass data prior to 2017. First of all, there is more functionality and you will be able to see it shortly in a demo. But secondly, and this is so crucial, there is more data. How much more? Let's explore this in the table below. Column 1 is the employee band. We are making sure that we are comparing apples with apples. Column number 2 is what Statistics New Zealand reported about number of companies in each of these employee bands in 2015. That's the latest we could get hold of right now. Column number 3 is what used to be in Kompass. It used to be supplied by the company, which is now known as Catalyst. As you can see, in total, there is only 7,447 companies with more than 10 staff. And that's 24% of all companies in New Zealand. Now that we understand what was in Kompass before, let's explore what Kompass 2017 new data supplier brought to the plate. As you can see in column number 5, we now have a whopping 22,717,000 businesses in Kompass, which represent at least 73% of all countries' companies with more than 10 staff. And if you used Kompass in the past, taking past Kompass data as 100%, in the last column, you can see how much more data we now have in Kompass since 2017. Wow, that's impressive. To tell the truth, when we started building this table, we had no clue what the conclusion will be. Now that we have these figures in front of us, I'm surprised and extremely delighted that you can now use it. Hooray! More numbers! This time we would like to talk to you about how Kompass compares to other data sources in New Zealand. I'm not going to go through this table in fine details. You can find explanation and full comments for this table in a comprehensive white paper which you can get access to through the link straight underneath this video. But what's important, I just want to stress one thing. Kompass data is coming as the top slice of most verified data from another database known as whoiswhere. Whoiswhere is the most verified data in New Zealand, and we're very pleased that the best of the best data goes into Kompass. We can talk about accuracy the whole day, and while we're extremely passionate about it and verify data up to 6 times a year, sadly 100% accuracy is not achievable. So what we do, we really focus on making sure that we do research and we do data verification as often as practical so that you can reap the benefits of accurate data. Late 2017, Kompass introduced a new feature called alerts. What that means, for any company which you will select in your search and save, you will be receiving alerts about changes in this company as we update data. How cool is that? Who uses Kompass? Sales and marketing professionals like yourself, as well as business owners, of course. They use it for a multitude of reasons, but most importantly, it's about creating lists. It's about keeping your sales team busy with making sales, not by thinking or searching for leads. And also, Kompass is often used for a variety of research to assess the size of the target market, to assess their capabilities of target market, even to take your existing list and analyze who are your top clients, and then search and discover and build a list of those who look alike as your best customers. How cool is that? Big question. Why choose Kompass? Better yet, why should you choose Kompass? Well, let's recap. Kompass has data on 27,000 New Zealand's largest companies. And this is the largest data set in New Zealand available online. Kompass offers updates and alerts based on data verification conducted every 121 days or less. And finally, Kompass has over 60 search criteria. So in the demo shortly, you will see how these criteria can work for you. Are you ready to find out more? Enjoy 20 minutes demo and think about how you can use Kompass to help you generate prospecting leads, market better, understand the market better, and be rest assured that you're looking at the largest collection of New Zealand top businesses there is. Now I will hand over to Joy, who will walk you through this demo. Joy is fantastic. When you become a customer of Kompass, Joy will be the one who will help you go through the ropes and make sure that Kompass works for you. Over to Joy.
Hi everyone. It surely is heartwarming to see you all here today for our KOMPASS NZ webinar. You are participating in a demonstration of our beautiful cloud-based solution, the most comprehensive, powerful online tool for business-to-business sales professionals like yourself. KOMPASS allows you to search based on your target market. You can then save that search, export that search into Excel, and you can write notes. You can even KOMPASS even alerts you when there's a change in company. For example, if a person has moved to another company. Now, I think that is pretty awesome. We also know and appreciate that all IT systems can be a little bit difficult when you start out using them, but please don't be alarmed. This is not a training session. This is just an overview of KOMPASS. When you do subscribe to KOMPASS, you will get access to our in-depth videos to show you each little button in detail, and we will also provide you with a 50-page training manual. But for now, let's do an overview of KOMPASS. I will now show you the basics, and then I will go into a little bit more detail on each functionality. Please also remember you can ask questions throughout this webinar. While I am presenting, I have a helper in the office to answer all questions. And if for some reason your question does not get answered, we will get back to you after the webinar. But now sit back, relax. I'm going to show you all about Kompass. To access Kompass, you have to log into your Kompass account. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see what I see. When you log into your Kompass account, you have to also have an account registered before you can log into your Kompass account. Therefore, you need to use your email and your username, and you log in. Then your user page will open, or also as we call it, your customer area or your dashboard. You go into Easy Business Platform. Once you're inside your Easy Business Platform, you can see location, activities, executives, company information, and employees. You can also see on the bottom your saved searches, my list, and also my last alerts. You can see when you click into location, you will see New Zealand there. You can see all the major cities. You can also search on zip code. So say, for example, I type in 5028. You search on that, you will see companies coming up in those area codes. You can also see city. Here you can search on, say, for example, Nelson or Christchurch or any other city that you want to search on. There's also this cool little function called maps. And here you can just zoom into the country. Obviously, we're based in New Zealand, so we want to see that. And then how this works is, I'm just going to quickly show you guys how this works is, you can then draw a square. And then in that little square, it will bring up companies that is in that square. And here at the back, you will see that comes up as well. You can also search on activities. So with activities, you've got classifications, you've got other classifications, and this will bring up your ANZIC code. So for you guys that don't know, ANZIC is the Australian and New Zealand Standard Industry Classification. And this has jointly been developed between the two countries, obviously to standardize the data as well. So also when we type in a keyword, that will also bring up a search. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail after this. I just want to show you guys first what all the cool things that Kompass can do for you. You can also search on employees. You can base it on company size. So you can say 10 to 19, 20 to 49, etc. You can also search on exact company size. You've got executives. You've got board of directors, senior executive, general management, etc. You can search on that. You can search on an email address, even on an executive name. So if you've got a John that you know as executive, you can search on that, and all the Johns that is in Kompass will come up in a search. I think that is pretty cool as well. You've got your financial information. Here it will bring up the turnover of the companies or net income. You also have company information. You can search on a company name. You can do an exact search. You can do a registration number search, etc. You can also refine my search. So how to refine my search work? You can search on export or import country or region. You have my data. Now my data is one of my favorite little functions of Kompass. So how that works is you can search on notes, because this is based on all the notes that you've got. You can search on, you can make a note in Kompass, and then you can search on that note. You can also search on the date on that note, and you can also see the exports that those notes were on. And you can also search on my lists. And this is a list of companies that I've created, but I will go into a little bit more detail on my data and my list soon. I just want to show you guys the basic searches. So to get out of this, you just push a little cross and you just close all of that down. So I'm going to now run a fresh example on how you can then search for data. And then I'm going to show you all the cool little features that goes with Kompass. So I'm going to look for companies that is based under activities, and I'm just going to type in the keyword manufacturing. This will then bring up companies under manufacturing, just to be under the ANZ code. We don't want to focus on all the other categories that is in Kompass. There is quite a lot, but ANZEC is specifically for Australia and New Zealand. So let's just do that one. So this will bring up all the manufacturing companies that has something with manufacturing in the actual title. And then I'm just going to click on the first one, and I'm going to see that's 908, and I'm going to say show result. So here I want to show you what is the information that you look for. Remember, you can also add filters, you can add location, you can add the number of staff, etc. I just want to keep the search very basic, as I do want to show you the other awesome functions that is in Kompass. Like, for example, alerts that will actually alert you when a company has a change, like an employee, etc., that moved on. So here you've got company name, you've got a button that says list. Here you can create your list. You have the phone number of that company, you've got the company size, you've got the region, and also the physical address. When you click into this company, this is where you see the information that's based on this. And also remember, everything that you see in Kompass is exportable. You can export it into Excel, and you can pull it into your own CRM system. And if you have Salesforce, it's even better, because we've got a connector that you can just, stream it into your CRM. I think that is pretty awesome. So when you open your company, you will see the activity description, which is really to say what the company does. You also have the year established and the registration number. Contact details, you've got the phone number, the fax, the website. You also have a physical address and a postal address. When it comes to key figures, this is the employee range. So this company has 20 to 49 employees. The company range is obviously that. And it also gives you the exact company size, which is pretty awesome. There you've got the turnover figure, and you also have the turnover range. When you click into activities, that will give you the Kompass activities classification. And you can see here as well, this is other classifications that get classified in Kompass, which is more worldwide based. On products is really the same as company information. Executives, here you've got an executive name. To contact this person, you can do so by contact by email. When you click into that, this will then show you the name of this person and who will receive this email address or this email, and the email address that this will come from is the email address that you use to log into your Kompass account. Obviously, I'm not going to send Mr. Sue an email now, so we'll cancel that. You've got financial information. So here is the turnover figures. And here's the notes. So notes is really, really awesome. I think it's a remarkable feature. I'm just going to say October, and I'm going to save. And when I get back to my other view where the companies are listed, I want to show you more on my notes as well. So there I go, save. And then alerts is also the function where you set up alerts to say if Mr. Sue has appointed somebody else, or if there's a new person that started, etc. So here, to get out of this view, I'm just going to go to current results, and I'm going to click on the top there. And then when I scroll to the right hand side here, you can see that my note has it's red in color now. And when I click on it, it says October. So what the really remarkable thing for me is as well that if I go back to my notes and I just search October, all the notes that I have put October, it will come up from all my list or all the companies that is in Kompass. That is really cool. Also, you can save this list. So I'm just going to do a very small save. So I'm going to say companies from 1 to 20, and I'm just going to call this manufacturing. And I'll put a little plus. So then this has saved the 20 companies, basically the first 20 companies here. And you can then export that into Excel. So let me go and show you how that works. So for the purpose of this example, I'm going to close all of this down. And I'm going to refresh my screen. And then what happens then is you can see that companies that I've just saved will pop onto the front of my screen. And then, like I said, you can also export this into Excel, and you can pull it into your CRM system. You can see here's the companies that I've saved, and there's manufacturing. So to go to this list in the back end I call it the back end of Kompass because it's really where you can also edit your company information to be listed in the Kompass database. Here you can see there's manufacturing on the top. So to show you just quickly what alerts does, and for me this is quite amazing because you can actually see when a company have a change. And for me, something that I would do personally, if there's a change in company and there's a new executive or a new decision maker or anybody that you want to be introduced to, I don't know, take a corporate gift, go introduce yourself. If you've been dealing with the company, you've been dealing with that same person, follow that person to the next company, because you can always get a contact into a new person, into a new company using this person. And then there you can see, you just set up your alerts, and here you can set up alerts based on alerts on move, alerts on financial data, or also, like I said, alerts on executives that moved on. So this is really, really cool. All right, this is on the left. It's just where you do your editing of your company and adding information, but I'm not going to go into that just yet. So to go back to my other screen, I'm going to say Access Easy Business. I just want to show you how alerts look in the front. So on the front of my screen here, you will actually see the alerts that's happened in the last, in the last 121 days. So also do note that our information gets updated every 121 days. So while you are working very hard in the front making sales, we work very hard at the back end making sure that you get updated information. You can see how changes are happening. There's a change in secretary. They've modified the email address. There's a directory change, etc. So yeah, there will always be alerts. I've got 219 alerts. So this is really, really awesome. Okay, to go back to my list, I want to show you now how you export a list. So I'm going to click into manufacturing. I'm going to select the companies and I'm going to click on export data. And remember, like I said, if you've got a Salesforce connector, you can or you've got Salesforce, we've got a connector, you can just connect your data and you can stream it seamlessly into your CRM system. How easy is that? So you've got your company selected. You can then just say what you want to call this, and you can say continue. With this, with the data selection, you can say you want title, you want first name, second name, surname, and whatever you select here to go left or right, this is the selection that it will keep. So you don't have to do this every single time. Continue. You can also select all the functions that you want to select, board of directors, senior executives, etc. And then you can also see there, you have the choice to say one contact per company or several contacts per company, but we'll just say several contacts per company, and then you say continue. You can call it, so we'll just call it manufacturing and export. Also here, know that you can do it in the CSV as well. You can also save your format. So let's export this to Excel. So what happens is two things. You can then open the file from here, which I'm not going to do. It's just going to open a normal Excel sheet, or it actually does send to your email address as well. And again, it's the email address that you use to log into your Kompass account. So I'm just going to close that for the purpose of this example. So when I'm back here, I want to also show you guys how analysts work. So here you can select the 20 companies and you say graphics. Here you can see there's a pie chart, or there's an option for a bar chart. Producers, service, company size, import area, export area. So let's say company size, and we have the pie chart option and say confirmed. So this is really cool. So, especially if you want to make a quick presentation, show your bar, show your department, show, anybody, you can pull this into PowerPoint. You can print this. You can download it as a PDF or a JPEG or a PNG. And you can also do the bar chart. I'm just going to use the same example, company size and confirmed. So that's pretty cool as well. The other really, really nice thing that you can do with all of this is that you can also save your search. And then when you save your search, this is your list. You can always then go and you can add a filter. So you can go and you can add an executive, you can go and add an activity, you can add a location. Yeah, so the options is really endless. There's over 60 search criteria in Kompass. So anything can really go. You can do whatever you feel like can bring up your perfect target market. So if you want to say you want a company based in Auckland that has got 20 plus staff, yeah, like I say, you can do all of that in one go as well. Okay, I do believe I've showed you all the basics in Kompass. Like I say, we do have training videos, so this was not a training session. The other awesome thing I do also want to mention about Kompass is that we've got this very awesome mobile app. So what happens is that you've got data on the go. So when you drive around, you can search for data, and you can just, if you're one of those people that actually drive around for sales leads, then you can do that as well. And you can also import and compare your data list. So if I close all of that, and I close all of that, I just want to quickly show you this. So how this works is you click into activities, you click into load a file, you choose a file, and you import it. And then what happens is Kompass compare what you've got and what companies is in Kompass. So this is really, really awesome. So if you've got a company, say for 10 years or so, and you've already, have your own list that you've accumulated in the last 10 years or so, you can just import that list into Kompass, take out what you already have, so you don't have duplications, and you can create yourself a beautiful new list. What happens then is you can validate that. And then here you will see the result, and this will then show you the companies that is in Kompass. So yeah, that is really, really cool. All right, I do believe I've showed you all the basics of Kompass. I didn't go into a crazy amount of detail on each and every button because I don't want to be too confusing. But yes, so this is really good. I would rather buy a system with data, phone 5 companies a day, and make good sales based on my exact target market than to actually search the internet for 5 people that might not actually be my exact target market as well. And also very key to remember is that our data gets updated every 121 days. So while you work hard on making the sales, we will work hard to keep the data up to date for you. So, and also if you have any questions, please pop it to us in an email afterwards at inquiries@kompass.nz.
Thank you for watching. If Kompass is not quite right for you, and that happens, typically when your target market are companies less than 9 staff, then we always have access to accurate, fresh data from whoiswhere. If Kompass is not right for you because you are not planning to do lead generation yourself, look no further. Our specialized lead generation team can help you, can set appointments for you, and make sure that you and your sales colleagues are busy. Now, I'm really pleased to be able to offer a special 14 days proposition for you. You will receive it in writing tomorrow. When you get Kompass license in the next 14 days from today, you will receive 500 free credits valued $650 plus GST. One of our team members will get in touch with you shortly to answer any questions you might have in person and to recommend the best Kompass configuration for you. And as I've said, if Kompass is not the right solution for you, look no further. We are still able to help. It has been a pleasure to introduce Kompass to you. If you have an immediate inquiry, or you think Kompass is not quite what you're looking for, make sure you contact us, and one of our specialists will discuss your project, your requirements, and your ideas. And I'm sure that we will have the right solution for you. Kompass or no Kompass, we will be able to help you to conquer your market this year. Thank you.